Hey kid, let me tell you the story of the stranger who became a legend. Some call him a hero, and others a madman. His name is Jeff Center. Let's embark on his journey in the outer world.
Alright tout le monde, je suis Jeff Center, on se retrouve sur la suite de ma grande aventure dans les Outer Worlds. Épisode numéro 11. Je crois que c'est 11, si c'est pas 11 c'est 10. Mais je pense que c'est l'épisode numéro 11 qu'on est rendu. Ah, regardez-moi ça, c'est beau. C'est mon hood, ça c'est mon bureau, c'est là que je dors. Nice. Fait qu'on s'avait laissé dernièrement, on avait été... la région. On s'avait laissé ici. C'était ici. En tout cas, il y a une petite ville, me semble, là. C'est quoi cette quête-là? C'est quelle quête qui est activée? Ok, ouais, non, c'est pas pantoute là. Mais en tout cas, on s'avait laissé dans un petit village, tout. Là, moi, j'ai retourné dans mon vaisseau. J'ai fait un voyage rapide dans mon vaisseau pour upgrader mes personnages puis tout. Fait que je n'ai profité pour m'upgrader. J'ai pas une armure ben résistante, mais cool. Fait que je vais la garder. Avec Ellie, Félix. J'ai tout. J'essaie d'upgrader le plus que je pouvais comme les armes pis tout. Parvati, j'ai remis cette armure là parce que je la trouvais chaude avec. 19 d'armure, je l'ai augmenté un peu. Ouais. Fait que let's go, on y va, on va faire nos quêtes. Quelle quête qu'on pourrait faire, mettons? Il y a des quêtes, me semble, affaires de famille. On n'a pas été voir la Tucker, on n'a pas retourné voir Tucker, fait qu'on va aller le revoir. Pis dire, hey, comment ça va avec ta mère, pis tout. Ah, c'est que c'est bon. On va attendre que ça load, parfait. Let's go, girls!
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar...
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound! Tell the Captain how grateful we are, Tuk-Tuk.
Tuk-Tuk.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right?
Vous devez arranger ça entre vous deux. Votre fils est un adulte. Il est temps de le traiter comme tel.
What a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need me. I'm his mama, you know.
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuk-Tuk home safe again.
Tuk-Tuk. Bonne chance. Alright, ça c'est fait. Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait faire ensuite? Vous ignorez ce qui est arrivé à la victime, mais quelque chose dans l'appartement pourrait vous mettre sur une piste. On a ça à le faire? Ah oui, il y a ça.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna
Hey,
and
Ben.
halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Grimm m'a demandé de vous parler de son poster.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grimm wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Tout à l'heure, j'ai entendu dire que vous avez des problèmes d'argent.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Ah ouais? Vous dépensez souvent votre argent pour un morceau de Raptidon?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Pourquoi vous avez acheté autant de choses à Sébastien?
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Je pourrais peut-être lui parler pour vous.
Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
On en reparlera plus tard. Ok. On va aller voir.
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hole, we all suffocate. Exciting, you know?
I hear those.
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you about those. I mean, not unless you want to know how we're all likely to get spacers lung.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Ouais, détendez-vous, je suis passé.
Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Je suis là pour le poster de Grimm.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
Vous avez donné le poster à Grimm à quelqu'un d'autre?
No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
Qui est Nell?
She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too.
Alors c'est une question d'argent.
Damn right it is.
Vous avez encore le poster?
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
Intimidation. On l'achète-tu? Il vous paiera pour le poster. Ça marcherait-tu?
Damn right he will. Hopefully that'll be the last I see of him for a while. Take the poster then.
Yeah.
And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon. Something else on your mind?
Ah, une collègue disparue?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Ok. Il finira bien par revenir.
I can't keep working double shifts either. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments.
Oh, il est mort.
Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply.
C'est pas lui qui est mort. Ok, on va tenter là d'accepter plein de quêtes parce que là j'en ai plein. Puis là c'est juste trop. Là moi j'ai acheté son poster. Il me reste 1195$. Au lieu d'aller le voler, je l'ai acheté. Fait que c'est pas si tant pire. Je suis quand même un homme honnête. Hey dude.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in. Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Parfait, voilà. Compétences. Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait augmenter? Chaque point de la catégorie leadership augmente considérablement les compétences, inspiration et détermination. La santé de vos compagnons et leur capacité en combat. Ah ben ouais, c'est bon ça. Je me suis mis à 50. Les avantages. Pour faire quoi, mettons? Confère une chance de recharger immédiatement la capacité de ce compagnon lorsqu'il l'utilise. Augmente les dégâts de la capacité de ce compagnon. Ah, c'est bon ça. Fait que là, Parvati, 24 d'armure, yeah! Alright. « 340? Ben voyons donc. Es-tu sérieux? On me l'a donné à elle. Non, attends. Hein. Alright, ok. Autre quête, je voulais dire. Sébastien, où Sébastien? Ah.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last. A lot of
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in a raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered.
Parlons un peu de Celia.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
Est-ce que ça vous dirait de sortir avec elle? Elle vous aime bien.
Nice of you to say. I like her too.
Non, je veux dire qu'elle vous aime vraiment bien. Vous l'intéressez, romantiquement parlant.
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
Je vous promets, passer du temps avec elle, je vous assure qu'elle ne demandera pas de ristourne.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Oh oh, sérieux, toi? Tu veux que toi et moi on les aide à sortir ensemble? Ok.
Where are we headed?
Quoi? Où est-ce qu'elle est? Ah!
What's up?
What's up? Je peux vous poser une question?
What's with the pleasantries? You want to know something? Just ask.
Vous avez toujours vécu sur Monarch?
I don't have a single spot I call home. Wherever I can sit in peace with a bottle is good enough for me. But yes, I've always been on Monarch.
Oh, vous aviez une famille?
In a sense. My parents took off when the corporations did. I took to companionship with a few friends here for a time, but those days are long past.
Vous voulez pas retrouver vos parents?
No, we weren't close. And before you ask, there ain't a story there. We just never saw eye to eye on the corporations. Drifted apart over time. It's fine.
Pourquoi vous n'êtes-vous pas parti?
It ain't exactly easy to hitch a ride off planet, Captain. Besides, I hear Terra 2's all corporate. The way folks talk about the board and their ilk, I think I prefer the beasts.
Je comprends.
Good.
J'espère que vous avez plein d'anecdotes à en raconter, mais ça, on va faire ça plus tard, juste pour le fun.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
Il a dit qu'il accepterait de sortir avec vous.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia. I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on.
Il vous aime bien, Celia, mais ne lui demandez pas de réduction.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Alright.
You ever worry all that ammo in your berth might combust?
What? Wait, that's... It can do that?
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day, and I've seen it happen.
I don't know what's more unsettling. The concept of my ammunition spontaneously combusting or the fact that this...
Ils sont cool, il arrête pas de parler, c'est hot en esti, man. Ok. Ok, ça c'est fait. Trouver, ouais, ok. Retrouver, c'est qui ça? Ah ouais, ok. Il y a ça. Le mot de passe manquant. Quête de faction.
kind of thing you think about on the regular.
Velma seem out of sorts to you? She's always cranky.
Ah shit. Ah shit. Oh mais je suis dans l'ordre. C'était pas là, fallait que j'aille. Ah, t'es-tu sérieux? Ah, tabarn. Ah, ah. Mais non. Ah, fiu, je peux passer. Non, je peux pas passer. Bon, on est dans la merde, faut remonter puis sauter en bas. Yeah! Je sais pas pourquoi je suis venu ici. Ouch. Ah, même pas. Wow. Fuck. Ok. Allez voir Catherine. Ouais, non, ça me tente pas, ben ben. Ah, j'ai quelque chose sur mon tapis, ça m'énerve. Nous allons. Au lieu de ça, nous allons. Ah, mais Catherine est juste à côté. Ah non, c'est direct au navire, hein. Faut que j'aille au vaisseau. Ok, non. Fait que là, toutes les quêtes que j'avais à faire ici.
So the ship talks? Do all ships do that?
I can't say for certain, since I only ever been on this one. Ada's something special though, ain't she?
Ada, what is it? She? It? I'm a bit fuzzy on the details.
Used to be I thought she was a simulated intelligence. You know, a long series of commands telling her how to react to certain inputs.
You used to. What do you think now?
Well, I worked with a lot of machines, and ain't none of them like her. They can be pretty smart, but mostly they're rule books with a voice box.
Aha.
Ada's different.
One of life's mysteries, I suppose. I don't trust it. If it crashes us into a star, I'll be a mite upset.
On va aller faire cette quête-là, ça m'intrigue. Bonjour.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest Tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
Je joue pour les Darlings de Tanticléo. Je ne suis pas là pour papoter sur les équipes de Tossball.
That's a shame. Tossball's just about the only good news we get around here. When our frequency's not too clogged up anyway. So, what can I do for you?
J'ai trouvé cette étiquette de Paris dans l'appartement d'un mort. Vous avez une idée de ce qui aurait pu y arriver?
Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Je vous écoute.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
Ah. À qui devait-il l'argent?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Merci pour votre aide.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
À part de ça, c'est quoi vous vendez, vous autres?
Here to catch a game? What can I do for you?
Ah, ok. Ok. On va peut-être pouvoir faire une autre quête avec elle. Pour les matchs de Tossball. Mais là, elle m'a dit d'aller voir... un dude. Ok. Ok, lui.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
Think they're watching the same serials, following the same tossball games?
What job did the board assign you when you came of age? Bet it was something real neat, like professional flexing.
Wilderness patrol. Plenty of folk traveling on foot out there, even back when there were roads. I protected them from raps and the like.
Hey! What are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Ah, je sais que t'as tué Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
Fuck! J'ai en fait mon affaire, j'aurais pu l'intimider. Je peux pas. Ok, oublions ça.
I don't think so. You're a loose end now.
Merde. À force d'avoir pris trop de coups. Dégâts physiques subis. Non, rejeté. Et voilà, donc là, c'est le fun parce que là, j'aurais pas pensé qu'il m'aurait attaqué. J'aurais fait... Oublions ça. Ça l'aurait fini là. Mais finalement, il a voulu m'attaquer. Là, j'ai pas eu le choix que de le tuer. Mais j'aurais aimé ça, l'intimider, puis il a peut-être fait OK, c'est tout. Puis, mais finalement, c'est pas grave. Moi, je vole le stock. Fait que c'est le fun. Fait que là, Parvati, là, elle serait morte. Non, c'était Nyoka qui s'est fait tuer. Nyoka serait morte, là, ben là, il a fallu tout que je recommence.
Aha, the helpful stranger I've heard so much about. Here to do business, hmm? Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Non, vous avez rendez-vous avec moi. C'est très généreux de votre part.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Je cherche juste l'informateur.
Out at Devil's Peak? If you're headed that far, I see you've brought the right woman for the job.
Damn right.
But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Ah, je pourrais être là pour les deux.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Qu'est-ce que... Si vous êtes libre des autres entreprises, pourquoi vouloir les faire revenir?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it. The board took off without so much as a thought for the folks left behind.
I don't... Dang it, Captain, that's not right. Folks on Monarch shouldn't have to suffer just because the board says so.
We've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
On dirait que vous êtes plus libre que n'importe qui sur Alcyon. Ils en avaient marre de grappiller ça et là et de récupérer les restes, c'est ça?
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Vous marquez un point.
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
A lot of good that'll do. They'll just find another reason to turn tail and abandon you.
Not if we secure the proper safeguards first.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Cette demoiselle, elle sait de quoi qu'elle parle.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Ça vous a pris combien de temps pour comprendre qu'il fallait protéger votre ville? D'accord, mais vous comptez faire comment?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Ah. Puis, le Bolt 52, il a de l'air utile, c'est quoi?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Parfait. Quelle est l'autre partie du plan après?
I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Bon, je vais aller chercher ça, là.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
OK. Parfait.
So Ada isn't really alive, but...
Parfait. Mais là, attends, là, je voulais juste faire une... J'étais en où, là? Trouver les gâteaux, trouver... Ça, c'est pour Max. Ok, ça c'est les compagnons. Quête secondaire.
Sorry, she can
Ah
still
oui,
talk
c'est ça.
like a person. What about Sam?
You should know you're getting excellent reviews from across the company. What can I do for you?
Cool. Ah, Isaac, Rose est mort. J'ai trouvé ceux qui l'ont tué.
But that's terrible. What happened?
Ah, je me laisse occuper, les responsables sont morts.
But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies.
Mais ils m'ont attaqué.
If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters.
Ouais, mais peut-être que j'aurais pas avoir leur déclaration s'ils ne s'apprêtaient pas à me tuer.
Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Parfait. J'ai rencontré Grimm.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
C'était parfait.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
C'est tout. Ah, c'est cool. Ah, je l'aime cette ville-là. À date, c'est ma ville préférée, man. Je veux vraiment qu'elle soit cool, cette ville-là. Puis check-moi la place. Ah, c'est que c'est beau. Ouais. Mais là, d'après moi, j'ai manqué à ma shot. Ce que j'ai manqué, là, c'est ça. Regarde. J'ai manqué à cause que j'ai faim, puis whatever. Puis je suis fatigué aussi. Mais, ok. Ça, c'est fait, peuple caché. Ça fait plusieurs jours que Braxton a disparu. Braxton a disparu. On va aller voir son appartement.
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
Ok, oui.
If you got him stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly calling us, you'd be thankful.
En livraison. C'est qui elle?
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Ah, je voulais pas vous faire peur. Ok, je m'en vais. Désolé. Ça servait à rien. Ça servait à rien. Ok, là, il faut que je sorte. Lui, il est là-bas. Ok. Je vais retourner à mon vaisseau. Je vais aller me coucher. Pour être en forme puis tout. Puis... Ensuite, nous autres, on va continuer notre quête. À l'extérieur des murs.
I'd show you around, but I gotta keep watch. Just in case someone else...
Ou ben non, nous autres, on va cesser là-dessus, je crois. Puis, prochain épisode, on va l'explorer en dehors de... On va aller en dehors de... Voyons, hostie. Monarque. La ville, là. Quand elle s'appelle cette ville-là? Stellar Bay? Non, c'est Monarque, la ville. Je sais plus. Mais en tout cas.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Toutes les fois que je rentre ici, il y a tout le temps quelque chose qui se passe, c'est drôle.
Young Millstone, you look pensive.
I don't know what that means, but I've been thinking. It ain't easy carrying a torch for the Rangers.
I understand. The Rangers' victories are your victories. Their defeats are likewise crushing.
You serious? Wow, Max. Never expected you to understand.
This may come as a surprise to you, Felix, but I understand what it is to be a fan.
That's so.
Hey, Cap.
Ah, je peux pas y parler? Ah, ok. J'ai le goût d'aller voir Parvati, moi. Yo.
Something busted, Captain?
Ah, c'est bon, ok. Tout le monde fait le correct. Bon, mais nous autres, on s'essaie là-dessus. Restez à l'écoute pour le prochain épisode. Prochain épisode, on va aller continuer mes quêtes secondaires. J'en ai beaucoup. On va aller fouiller à la maison de l'autre. On va aller retrouver Braxton, c'est ça? Braxton? Ouais. Braxton. Après ça, on va aller voir Catherine. Après ça, on va aller voir... trouver le truc d'armée à l'autre. Ça, c'est une quête de faction. Ça, c'est différent un peu. C'est des grosses quêtes, ça. On va aller faire la quête des compagnons aussi. Parce qu'on va essayer de tout faire ça en même temps. Fait que restez à l'écoute pour la suite. À la prochaine. Ciao!
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Jeff's channel. He's the best. And it's free. Hope to see you next time.